Six Dude here, and we're going to talk about why Battlefield will last another 3 years. Opening statement, I want to talk about the game's credibility. After a good 3 years after its release date in October of 2013, we gotta admit that Battlefield 4 is 10 times better than what it had been when it was released. It wasn't as good as it is now. It's not going to be as... nobody will ever think that it was as good as it is now. Also, Battlefield 1 will be a slower game, causing people to return. People want a different variety of gameplay mechanics. Battlefield 1 is just not going to be able to deliver. Whether it's alternate history, whether it's non-realistic, it's going to have some sort of realism, not to a certain extent to where it's basically replicating World War I, because it's not even close right now. Because it wouldn't work. It's not going to work. The gun mechanics are very easy compared to Battlefield 1. The mechanics in Battlefield 1 are completely different. You are used to the automatic assault rifles, obviously, from past games like Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2. Most first-person shooters nowadays use modern guns. It's not like it's a World War II shooter. You can always just modify your game style to a World War II shooter. I think that's why World at War or World War I is not really gonna suit to those people's playstyles, because you're playing with bolt action rifles, which were completely disregarded in this game. Like, I expected bolt action rifles, a lot of bolt action rifles. The Arisaka, the Lee Enfield, the Mosin Nagant, just bolt action rifles. 5 rounds, and of course in 10 rounds for the Lee Enfield. I did see the Lee, I know there's the Lee Enfield, I've used that, it was a decent weapon. There was the Gewehr, I just call it the Jewer, and I'm just gonna get like insulted for that too. So basically, those are basically your bolt action rifles, but that's where the game's going wrong with the whole idea that there's rifles out there that were firing like the what would it be, the Gewehr 43, if you guys know what that gun is. It's not the Gewehr that's in Battlefield 1 right now. The Gewehr 43 is a semi-auto rifle, like an M1A1 carbine, like the M1 from Battlefield Hardline. This gun fires one shot very quickly, and it's loaded by a magazine. It is one of the first ones of its kind in that form, and that's why the US won the war. But the Germans had their own. It was the Gewehr 43. I believe the Russians had their own, but I completely forgot what it was called. The SVD-40, maybe? But I think Battlefield 4 definitely picks up a lot on the assault rifle gameplay that this guy is showing right now. The MTAR is a very... Moving on. Man, everybody's dying. Shit. See? We've already used like 3 people, and they're all using assault rifles, unless this is a U-100, which I would completely doubt. I think it's an L85. Man, I can't... These guys have an interesting variety of weapons. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.